What's going on, everybody? So I'm gonna do some chicken fajitas here. This is homemade chicken fajitas. So basically we're gonna do a marinade here. We're gonna let it sit in the fridge overnight. You can grill them immediately if you want, but if you let them marinate overnight, flavor gets into the chicken a lot more. So let's get to it, and we're gonna go over what we got in here. First, you need a 1 gallon bag. I've got a couple of large chicken breasts that I've filleted in half here, and I've got some various spices. So let's go through here. First thing, take your bag. I've got 1.5 teaspoons of seasoned salt. Doesn't matter what brand, as long as it's seasoned salt. Throw that in the bag. I got 1.5 teaspoons of dried oregano. 1.5 teaspoons of ground cumin. This is a key ingredient, the cumin is. Use it in tacos and other things as well. 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. Half a teaspoon of chili powder. Half a teaspoon of paprika. 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. And 2 tablespoons of canola oil. All right. Now before we put the chicken breasts in there, we want to just kind of take everything and get it mixed pretty well. And what it'll make is kind of like a paste in the bag. And that's pretty good. So now what we're going to do is take our chicken breasts. Like I said, they've been split in half, so they're more exposure, surface exposure to the spices. So just toss them in there. Right? Let me wash my hands off right quick. All right, I'm back from washing off my hands here. So let's go ahead and take the bag. Get a lot of the air out as much as you can without squeezing out any liquids. So I just kind of fold it over with the bag still not zipped yet. Then zip the bag like so. Now we're going to take the chicken breasts. We're just going to kind of tumble them around in the seasoning, and you want to massage it in. Just kind of massage it around real good. If you want to do more than 2 chicken breasts, double the spices, double everything. If you want to do, double the amount or more, especially if you got a lot of people you're feeding. For me, I'm going to let this marinate overnight, and this is going to be dinner for tomorrow. There we have it, our chicken breast seasoned, and we're going to let this sit on a plate in the fridge and just kind of marinate overnight. Now what you can do periodically, I don't know, you don't really need to do this very often, just maybe once during the overnight marination, just kind of give the bag a flip, move things around a little bit, help those spices spread just in case. But yeah. These are going to be good. Now, usually when I do fajitas, I sometimes will buy them pre-made at HEB. They'll have them pre-marinated and ready. This is just as good, or maybe a little better, I think. They come out just the same. And if you don't have to use chicken, you can use steak as well. Use the same ingredients and do flank steak. And just, marinate it in the bag. So, anyways, we'll get back to this tomorrow when we're ready to put it on the grill. Alright guys, it's day 2. It's time to put the fajitas on the grill. So we're going to put breast number 1 on there. sure it's spread out real good over the coals. And breast number 2. Basically, there's no time limit to this really, it's just when they're done. When they're over 165 degrees. So I'm just going to let them cook. I got my little cookout cooker here because I'm going to cook the onions and bell pepper on it here in a little bit. So let's let this cook. Alright, let's see how we're doing on the grill here. Alright, let's give the breasts just a flip. I might flip them a couple of times. I just want to make sure they're cooked real good. Now, the settings on this grill right now, the vent settings is I've got it wide open on the top and the bottom, and I'll leave it like that pretty much because I want a good char on my breasts a little bit, you know. But yeah, I'm just gonna let them cook up over the fire. Full wide open vents. Now if the fire got too crazy, then yeah, I might shut them down a little bit. Usually I don't have to. I just, you know, put the chicken on there and let it go, man. So we'll let it go for a couple more minutes, and we'll probably give them one more flip. I took one breast off. I'm letting the other one cook, and then once it gets to 165, I'll pull it, and then we'll do the onions and bell pepper. But so far so good. The other one cooked faster, so anyways, we'll let this go for a few more minutes. I'll pull it, and then we'll do the peppers and onions. As we got the chicken off, we're going to do our veggies. It's a real hot grill. We're just going to put a little bit of oil, vegetable oil, on our cookout. Alright. And use one of my heat resistant gloves here, or somewhat heat resistant, to kind of lube up the cookout some. Alright, now we're going to put our onions and our bell pepper on there. And I'm basically just going to kind of toss them around on my cookout here. We're leaving this open so I can kind of monitor the onions. Once they get kind of translucent, then we'll know everything's cooked. Alright, once these are done, I'll wrap them and take them inside. Alright guys, I forgot to show you, I'm actually going to use the warming rack here, for the veggie rack if you will, to heat up some tortillas here. Just laying them across so I can kind of toast them up a little bit. I'm just going to close this and then toast for about, I don't know, 5 minutes or so, and then I'll have some toasty tortillas. So that's one perk of having this rack, is you can, it's just very versatile cooker, man. I'm really enjoying it so far. So yeah, once those tortillas are done, we will head inside. Alright guys, let's get the chicken breasts out here. Alright, let's go ahead and dice this up. Tex-Mex cooking right here. It's big. Fajitas are a big Texas staple in the Tex-Mex venue. So if you can make yourself a good set of fajitas, you're enjoying a good Tex-Mex meal. Just kind of carve it up. Alright, I'll carve the other chicken breast later. But let's get this thing on a taco shell, shall we? Got some toasted tortillas off camera here. Or maybe you can see them, not so much. First thing I want to do is take some of that pico. A little bit of some shredded cheese in there. Got some peppers and onions here. Go ahead and put some of those on here. Just like that. And a couple pieces of fajita in here. Just like so. And there's a fajita taco. Homemade. Alright. Here's my taco. Roll it up a little bit here. Let's take a bite. It's really good. Marinade overnight is really good. It really soaked into the meat. So, anyhow, love the versatility of this grill. So far, so good. I like that it's made of ceramic. It's not gonna rust. And it's got cast iron grates, which are great for searing chicken, steaks, all those things. And I was able to cook my onions and peppers on there with no problem. And the warming rack came in handy for the tortillas, so all around good for a good old fajita cook. So cheers, guys. We'll see you soon.